Hey guys, I'm Captain Duck and this is the DFVIDTUTS2012 part 14. In the previous episode I taught you about nobles and a little bit about hospitals and some other things. And in this episode we're going to focus more on justice, on how to take care of your dwarves which have been bad, of your naughty dwarves even. And well, we need to do some things for that, and well, let's start setting it up. In the meanwhile, I'm still trying to defend my fortress. I'm digging some more lines around it to keep my fortress safe. But mainly, I'm just still building traps and surviving. But well, let's set up a jail, since we have the justice system in game now, and we need a couple of things for that. And yeah, I wanted to go down to this level, and something else I did off camera is put beds in all these rooms. Oh, and what I was talking about yesterday, I should set these all to be a room. Well, I won't do that to you off video. I'm going to just do this, like I said last video, make a room. Don't need to set it anymore, don't need to assign it. That's it. I'll leave the rest for later. And yeah, meanwhile you might see some dwarves claim some of these rooms. Anyway, let's set up a judicial system. Since some of your dwarves, they can get pissed off, and when they get pissed off, they might do bad things, like break something. They might break a table or whatever, and they should be punished for that. And well, there is a way in Dwarf Fortress to see what you're doing and see what dwarves need to be punished. And that's with the Z menu. Z, and then go to Justice over here. And here I have, well, one miner which has a violation of a production order. Oh dear. And he hurt the mayor because of that. Well, there has to be punished for that. This is just a bare bones justice case. There'll be way more later, especially when your vampires show up. But for that, I need to tell you how this works. So there's here at the justice menu. You can look at the information, and we'll actually need to use this later to actually convict someone as well. But that's for later. First, let's start and decorate the jail. Don't know if that's a good word, but okay. Anyway, as I was telling, in the previous videos I was reserving this room here to be the jail, and well, let's do that. Let's make a jail out of it, and that's pretty simple actually. The thing you just need actually for a jail is a metal cage or a metal chain. A wooden cage doesn't work. Dwarves will break out of the wooden cage if it's used for justice. And you just can't make a justice room from a wooden cage. You need a metal one. So to prepare for that, I already made some copper chains and some other lead chains. Remember that make that out of the forge, the magma forge. Yeah, that's here. Same furniture. I got some extra copper, so let's use that and then make a couple of chains or a couple of cages. The difference, by the way, is a cage is, well, it's a cage, you get locked into it, and a chain is you get locked on to a chain. Guess that's right. Anyway, with the chain they can still move a tile around, and well, that's something at least for your dwarves. So I prefer chains, and actually with chains you can make nice setups that the prisoners will feed themselves. But yeah, more on that later. So anyway, make some copper chains or any metal chains or cages, and here are some new migrants. Well, that's nice for them, for me. Well, I should have some of those done, some of those chains, so let's place them. And that's at the bottom of the B menu. What I'm doing here is pressing B minus, keypad minus, and going to restraint, or V for short, BV. And now I can place a chain. And well, let's start placing those chains. And like I say, if I place a chain here, then the dwarf will be able to walk around it. Same with here. If I place it here, then it will be able to walk around here. Now it only has 3 tiles to walk around. You know what? And you should keep them away from other prisoners. otherwise they'll probably fight while they're on chains. So let's keep them out of each other's way, and place a couple of chains. And well, I actually have more than enough chains. I will already add those lead chains for the traction bench. I'm going to use the copper chains for here. Copper chain, and let's place some more. Now the other guy shouldn't touch him. We'll just start from this corner, and then in the middle. Can I do something like this? Need to be like 3 tiles between them. No, the middle one will get hurt then. Okay, so then we do something like this. Go back to restraint and place some more. You know what? I'll just place one in every corner. That works as well. Every corner except the south corner because the door is there. And I think, yeah, I just have enough for that. Just have one extra. And anyway, that's the chains, and that's basically the jail. First, let's wait until a dwarf comes in and actually places one of them. Now, there comes a couple. Because we'll need to make a room out of this, just like anything. And well, that's done. Let's start the room from the middle one here. R to make a room. So since there's also an assigned animal to chain, you can also use a chain to chain a puppy to it and have that be bait or something. But for now, since it's a metal room, metal chain, we can make a room out of it with R. Use plus a couple of times, enter, and now it has the justice option. If you have used like a rope or a non-metal chain or a non-metal cage, you wouldn't get this option, used by justice. And well, we're going to use it now. Press J to have this room used by justice, and this room is now my jail. And if a dwarf does something bad, the sheriff will pick him up and throw him in jail. Let's take a look at that as well. Oh, and the nobles, since I already said a captain of the guard. Hammer is my captain of the guard, and he is my hammer. Probably shouldn't have that dual role, but he is in the military, and yeah, he's the leader of the melee squad as well, and he's the captain of the guard. And that's a nice thing. The captain of the guard, it's almost like it's almost exactly the same as a normal military unit, a military squad. But the only difference is that the sheriff, he can go pick up, arrest other dwarves. He can go arrest other dwarves, and he will do that. He will do that when you have the chance. You can just use him in another patrol route, like I have on top here. There's always dwarves patrolling on top here. And you can actually have the sheriff do that as well, and he will pick up his chance, and he will start arresting people when he has the chance, when he does something else. So just don't worry too much about just leaving your sheriff to be a sheriff. Just give him a military squad, and he'll do his sheriff jobs on the side normally. Maybe when you have a really big fortress that won't work out, but I've not had that much problems with those, with that even. So that works. So let's see, nothing happening here yet. Let's take a look at the justice system as well, and maybe you can convict someone. No, there's no sentence pending. There's actually no crime in my fortress. That's a miracle. Okay, well actually that's the basics of justice done. You just need to set a room, and when you have the chance, when something happens, here you will get options to do things, but well, I have no crime at the moment, so I have no way to show you at the moment. With that, I can view cold cases. No, this fortress is too new to have any crimes. That's nice for me and bad for you. Well, if you can't figure it out, it's just with the Z menu, justice, and press enter a couple of times, and you get select someone, and the hardest part is selecting selecting who did it, because you have to point out a dwarf, and most of the times it's easy. Like there's a crime has happened, 10 other dwarves have seen it, they all point to Dwarf X, and Dwarf X says it was a chicken. Well, Dwarf X is a vampire, and you should kill him and convict him. But things are changing in that, and Toadie's also always working on that. So that might be different. That's horrible for a video. What else can I tell you about Justice? Not much at the moment. Well, how about we try and hunt some vampires then? I don't have any, prisoners at the moment, and no vampires have shown themselves yet, but I just got a new migrant wave, and who knows, maybe there's a vampire in there, and we should really take care of him. So let's do that, and I think the best way to start looking at them is to start at your nobles, since the vampires are social creatures, and we're going to use that with the end menu. And now we want the most social dwarves, and we're going to find that by just looking at the mayor, going to try and replace him with R, and now we have a list from running from top to bottom to the most social dwarves. And here's a guy which was expert in something, professional. Here's an expert comedian. This Dr. Surgery. That's great for a surgeon. Well, I can look at my dwarves here. You see, they have all sort of skills, and that's what a vampire does. They have these sort of skills, and well, we can take a look at them more with V. That's the beauty of this menu. If you press V on one of these guys, like here my mayor, then press enter, and you look at the options. And there's one thing to know about vampires, and they do not drink booze at all. So yeah, if you have booze in your fortress, which I do, they should never complain that they haven't tasted booze in ages. And well, this one doesn't. She's been tired of drinking the same old booze recently, but of lately. But that means she actually has been drinking booze, and this dwarf cannot be a vampire. So let's look at some more. Go back. Here's a trader guy. Oh, and what are you? Press V, enter. Complete the lack of the well. Satisfied his work. Tired of drinking the same old booze lately. Well, also it means I should maybe make a well, since there's probably more dwarves complaining about the well. I could make that easily enough. But yeah, he needs alcohol. He drinks alcohol. That's not a vampire. Next guy. He complete the lack of a well. Satisfied with work. Tired. Nothing about drinking. Here she needs alcohol to get through the working day and starting to get to work slowly due to its scarcity. Okay, it's running out. Let's see how my alcohol stock is doing. I have 90 drinks left. Should be fine. How about here, by the way? Prepared meals, that's 300, and drinks, yeah, good enough. Okay, so it's really same thing, shouldn't be scared. That was, yeah, no, one of these guys. Was that Melville here? Tired of drinking the same old booze lately. Another guy. Peasant. Who are you? Slept in dining room. Rain. Needs alcohol to get through the working day. Tired of drinking the same old booze lately. Nah. This is another booze drinking dwarf. And well, maybe I don't have any vampires at all. They should have been in top here. Minor fine door. Tired of drinking the same old booze lately. Maybe I should expand my booze supply. They're all drinking wine. But wine made from plump helmets, and yeah, that helps a lot. And because of that, they're all drinking the same booze. But sometimes I buy booze from the traders. Just did that. And nothing about booze. She received water recently. Oh, she must have been hurt. She needs alcohol to get through the working day and starting work slowly due to its scarcity. Okay, this is probably not a vampire as well. Well, running out of the list here, but this guy's a master persuader, my surgeon. Let's take a look at him. Let's see, anything about booze in the top part here? Lack of well, let's fight at work. Scared by flies. He needs alcohol to get through the working day. He does not mind being outdoors for a little time. Nothing about alcohol, but not complaining about alcohol either. Might be a vampire, might be not. Who knows? Well, let's take a couple of looks here faster. I'm wasting a lot of time on this, but yeah, like this you get an idea how to get those vampires. Tired of drinking the same old booze lately. You... She had a pretty decent drink lately. No, vampires won't say that. Slept in a great bedroom. Complain of thirst lately. Great dining room. Comforted by a pet. Likes working outdoors. Needs alcohol to get through the day. And really wants a drink. Yeah. No. Anything else? Like a wallflies. Nothing about booze. And started to work slowly as well. I don't think we're going to find it like this. Don't think I have a vampire yet, actually. I haven't seen any guys drain of blood as well, since that's the only message you get. Tired of the same old booze. And, yeah. No. Yeah, well, because you get like messages that the vampire is drain of blood, and, or not a vampire, but one of your dwarves or some animal has been drained of blood. If that happens, you know you have a vampire. But no. You complain of the nasty water lately. Blah blah blah. Needs alcohol to get through the working day. Okay, and the rest is all skill. Well, I'm going to say I don't have any vampires. I checked the whole page. So that's a shame. I guess I'll have to wait until a later video. Or maybe later when all the new migrants are settled as well. Maybe there's someone in there. Who knows? Anyway, anything else happened in the meanwhile? No, because probably not, because the game was paused, and nothing happens when the game is paused. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to pause the game for a second, pause the video at least, and rather let the game run for a while, and hopefully some sort of justice event will happen, and I'll be able to show you that. But yeah, let's do that. I'll pause for a second. So, and as a quick update, that newest wave hardly has any social skills at all, so yeah, no vampires still. Gonna let the game run some more. Okay, I've been playing for a while now, but still no justice events. I've been playing long enough. But I have done something else, something fun. And it's create this little room over here. And this is a suggestion for what to do with vampires. And how to get them apart and what to do with them. And what I did here is I created a little room. It's just a little building. It's made out of gabber rock, and there's a little lever inside. There's a floor hatch on the top part of it, so I can throw stuff in. And here on this tile, I actually placed vertical bars, vertical LED bars, and I hooked them up to this lever. That's A and then capital B to link them up. For now, I'm going to pull it, so you'll see it actually see the levers, see the vertical bars even. And those are here. That's here are some vertical LED bars. So whatever's in here is trapped. And you see, I linked it up to this lever, not this lever. Also, apparently, I found another cave. Okay, I still had some commands, and I guess they finally got through that. Well, let's take a little look at that. It must be here somewhere, since it's... Ooh, this is a big cave. I was looking for a cave that wasn't as small as the ones down there, but yeah, this one will do. was looking for a cave which has multiple Z levels, since then you can throw enemies multiple Z levels down, and won't be much of a problem using if you just throw them down like that. And yeah, I figured there'd be another cave level here somewhere which I haven't found yet, so there we go. Let's take one more look at that. Yeah, damp here, that doesn't work. And well, this is a cave with multiple Z levels. Well, that's something nice. That's something for taking care of caged prisoners. But yeah, for now let's go back to my little vampire box. Yeah, go back up here. So yeah, I have this little box here. I have the lead bars here. I have a lever in there, and the lever is how I'm going to get the vampire in there. Well, first let's pull the lever again so it's open again, and let's have some dwarf do that. And another birth, okay. But okay, so now it's open. Now I actually want my vampire dwarf in here. I don't have a vampire dwarf yet. I've looked even off stream, but yeah, no vampires yet. It's not 100% chance you get them even. But yeah, even though we have a population of 180, yeah, vampires will show up sooner or later. They will, trust me. But yeah, let's say I just have one dwarf who is a vampire. Let's just accuse someone wrongly, like a child maybe. A child would work, since childs can also pull levers, and well, that might be a way to have your children do something, since children are useless normally. Well, let's try that. Let's say this dwarven child, Ber Gogler. He's doing nothing, and I want him dead. Let's see. Let's take a look at his relationships. He has the hammer is his mother. Yeah, let's not do him. You know what? I need a random peasant instead of a kid. Kids have fathers and mothers, and yeah, that becomes a whole problem. How about this guy, Zabok, someone, the peasant? What's your relationship status? You have some stone worker as your husband and a surgeon. Is the stone worker like here? I think so. Are they all here? No, only the eldest daughter's here, and younger brother's here. Okay, I need someone without any family if possible. Another peasant maybe? You? Mother, father? Well, you know what, the guy won't die anyway. So I'm going to take someone at a job like this peasant then. Do you have any family? Yep. Okay, I'm not going to kill him. I'm going to name him Guinea Pig though, and let's also do that. I'm not going to name him. Yeah, I'm going to name him Guinea Pig. I forgot. I have no idea how to type that. Whatever. Good enough. Guinea Pig is here. He's a peasant. Okay, let's say Guinea Pig is a vampire, and oh, someone else is giving birth. Now I want to lure the vampire into this little room, and that's why the lever is here. Now I could just hand a task to pull the lever, and then just anyone would go in. I don't want that. I just want that one dwarf, Guinea Pig, to go in here. And to do that, I'm going to change the profile, the workshop profile. You need a manager to do this, so if you don't have a manager yet, watch the Noble video or other previous videos. And once you have set that, the P option here will be available, so I'm going to press P, capital P. And now in this list, there should be Guinea Pig somewhere, and he's probably near the bottom, so let's start from the bottom. Whatever. Bottom. And let's see if we can find a dwarf named Guinea Pig. Food, help, doctor, surgery, archer. Should have started from the top by the looks of things. Was that him? No. Hammer, marks, blah blah blah. Marks. Guinea Pig, here he is. There you are. Now I press enter on him. Now the whole list is red, but guinea pig is green, and now guinea pig is the only guy in my fortress which can actually pull this lever. And yeah, now you get the idea. Now that is set, I'm going to give him the order to pull the lever, and he should show up. And well, let's wait and see if that actually happens. Is that him? Let's see. There's guinea pig, he's going to pull the lever. Well, and while that's happening, I'm going to have someone else pull this lever. And someone else should get that command, and by the time he's in there, I hope that will lock the door. Otherwise, he should not walk out. Let's give him the order to pull it again. No. Okay, this doesn't work. I should have put a door in here, since a door is easy to close. Okay, since I haven't done this much myself, but you get the idea. I can do this. First, pull this lever again. Turn this off. Not removal. And let's place some more things in here. Yeah, with the door. Okay, I'll be back in a second. Okay, here we go. I placed a couple of walls and a door behind the iron bars, and also some other dwarves are coming up. But now I can do this again a little bit easier. I'm going to give this lever the command again to be pulled. Then guinea pig should show up again. And once he's in there, I'm going to just lock the door, and he will not be able to get out normally. Okay, press Q on the door now, LO. He should not be able to get out, but to make things extra sure, I'm going to raise the bars as well, AP, and he should do the job. Yeah, there we go. Now he's locked in there, and now I can actually open the door again if I want to have him look out there, but guinea pig will not be able to get out of this room. And if he is a vampire, that's a good thing. He'll be stuck in here. And the nice thing is, I placed him here since vampires are strong. And if like an elven sheet showed up, I could just pull the lever and open the door and have the vampire go out and kill all the elves. And that's what they're good for, since they're really good fighters. It's a nice way to use them like this, or abuse them like this. And yeah, using the filter trick with the lever, even the filter, you can get a dwarf anywhere, and you can lock him up. And that's one way to get rid of vampires. It's the other way is to do the justice system, and they'll get jailed, and they'll get lashes and hammerings. But yeah, no way to show you that yet. But you have an idea at least now how to deal with vampires. Trust me, this is probably a very good situation. Having a vampire here, especially when there's a siege, I'll just lift all my bridges. Then the vampire can't get into my fortress, but he can go slaughter all the elves, or dwarves, or goblins, whatever. And well, that's a nice way to take care of vampires. But well, guinea pig wasn't a guinea pig; he was just some guy. So let's open the door again. That's it's pretty sad to have him in there, but it was to show you guys how this works. Now, when I open this, he should be able to get out again. Leverage done, this is possible, and the door is open. Should be able to get out. Apparently he doesn't want to. Also, what's this? A barn owl. Oh dear. Well, barn owls shouldn't be that problems. Shouldn't be that big of a problem. Yeah, and you can see now you can go out. Anyway, do you know how to deal with vampires, and you know how to set the justice system? And that in 30 minutes. Well, that's been enough for one video, and yeah, next time we're going to take care of enemies. If you watch Frost Plunge or the other Let's Plays of last year, you know that's always a fun time in my fortress. But yeah, that's something for next time. For now, this has been enough, and yeah, I'll see you guys later. Later, guys.